Hi, let's do something different, something magical, something unique from my previous style of making my videos. Normally, just pick a topic, sit down, and talk about it. But this is going to be a different way, and I hope it's relatable, or I hope I execute it well. But this is going to be my first time trying it, so if I don't do it well, pardon me, I'm open to learning. But today, we're going to talk about something a lot of us struggle with, but barely say aloud. Knowing your worth. I am Atane, and this is where story meets growth. Let's dive in.
So, what does self worth mean to you?
Self worth to me means knowing who you are, knowing you deserve some sort of respect, kindness, love from people without proving it, setting boundaries. Even if people constantly try to bring you down with self worth, like you've placed that value of self worth in yourself, you turn a blind eye when people are trying to bring you down.
When did you first struggle with not feeling good enough?
Right from my mother's womb. Don't mind me. Oh, right from time. Right from when I was little down to this moment. Depending on the environment where I am, with whom, and all of that, I always feel not good enough. And it's something I'm working on. It's something I really need to because it's not nice. Building self worth means I have to put myself in a box where I feel like I'm good enough, regardless of who I'm with, where I am, or what I'm doing. So I feel if I'm feeling like this, a lot of people out there too are feeling like that. So that's always been a long time thing.
What made you start valuing yourself differently?
Nice question. Growth and exposure. So I'm grown now. I know if I don't change in certain aspect of my life or build myself, I'll be I'll be behind. Then exposure. Meeting certain people or being in certain environments has made me realize that I don't have to constantly prove myself to people, right? So knowing that yes, I am enough regardless of whom I'm with and all of that. So yes, growth and exposure.
What do you think make people forget their worth?
It could be a lot of things, but for me, I think comparison, toxic relationship, uncertainty, trying to feel among, and yeah.
What role does comparison play in destroying self worth?
Comparison actually hurts self-worth a lot because it makes you feel like only valuable when you're better than or as good as someone else. And that is you setting yourself up for a failure. I mean, you won't see the good in you, in yourself.
What is the danger in seeking validation from others?
Seeking validation from people, that's you setting yourself up for big time manipulation. I mean, you'll be so manipulated to the point you lose yourself if you don't have, like, your self worth is not strong enough. And people are actually waiting to use other people. So if you're up for that, then you're good to go. Do not at any point put yourself where you have to be seeking validation from people. It is not a good thing. So I do have a question for you. You. Yes, you. Have you ever let someone treat you badly because you didn't know your worth?
Yes, I have. And that was when I didn't know much, actually. I didn't know better. But now I do, and I don't take bullshit. So, my last question for you, is it selfish to put yourself first sometimes?
To you, is it selfish?
Hmm, 50-50.
Okay, is it selfish to put yourself first? Is it selfish to not put other people first? Don't mind me, I'm just joking. To answer your question, I feel like it is not selfish for you to put yourself first. If you're putting yourself first to make others look bad or to downgrade their effort, it is selfish. But if you're doing it just for yourself, to take care of yourself, like self care, your mental health, to show off for other people, good. So yeah, it's more like a 50-50 thing. It's striking a balance. Sometimes you put your relative or your friends, those, let's say, those are the ones that you probably love genuinely or they show you love as well. So you could put them first. depending on the situation. But there are certain people that always, let's say, constantly put you down in anything you do. So putting yourself first in that situation to solve whatever thing you're doing at that moment, it is not a big deal. But making yourself feel all righteous and all those things just to probably prove a point, then it is selfish. Yes. I hope this felt like a conversation, not just a video. And remember, the more you know your worth, the less you tolerate anything that doesn't honor it. I'm Atanae. Until next time, keep growing.
Wait, so you mean you're leaving? You didn't subscribe, you didn't like the video, you didn't drop a comment, and you're leaving just like that? That's unfair.